360 usually, though.
Yeah, me too.
And there you go. You know, everyone's using Netflix now. Do you really need a huge, humongous hard drive? If you do, and that's where your films and your music are kept, then get a normal size hard drive. If not, use an SSD, you know, and just do it that way. If everything's on the internet, why do you need a humongous hard drive? It's off an operating system, HD cable, keyboard and mouse, and you're off, you know, and that's separate system, all for you. And it's, you know, it's not hard, is it, really? Or is it, you know? Obviously, if you're that bad with computers, I would really recommend you go and buy one, pre-made. But if you're okay, then do it yourself. Why not?
There's not a whole lot of things that could go wrong.
No, well...
and there's a whole bunch of help that you could find online. I mean, me and my buddy built one for his room, and it ended up turning out just fine. Neither of us had any prior experience, so the Internet's a wonderful thing.
It is. I recommend Overclockers 3D. He explains this stuff a lot better than me. And he talks to nearly all his listeners, his watchers, listeners, Tiny Tom Logan. So just give him a bell and he'll sort you out. Mm-hmm. And well, that's kind of that side of things sorted. So onto streams. We're familiar with streams like Justin TV, Twitch TV, Own 3D live stream, and that is where most people tend to put it. And the more proficient tend to then move to YouTube and iTunes, for example. But say there's, you know, there's one or two streamers out there, or people that perhaps aren't. Would we be open to the idea of, say, your favourite streamer like Hydra, putting all his games on YouTube, if he doesn't already, you know, putting them all on YouTube, or making them available as a series through iTunes or something, as a video, I suppose a video podcast, I guess. I don't think iTunes has a section for it, actually, but would we be open to that idea? Would it make it more accessible?
So do you mean just like having VODs out for all of his stream, or what?
Like VODs outside Twitch TV and Justin TV. So when you're at work, so you've got your phone with you, you know, you can watch it on YouTube, or sign up, or just subscribe.
Yeah.
And he almost turns it into, I know it's not a podcast when they stream, these popular streamers, but you know, and if anyone uses iTunes, they can easily just go there and new streams download automatically. Ideally, iTunes make us a gaming section, make us a streaming gaming section. That would be ace. You know, the idea of, you know, these things coming to us automatically instead of us going and getting them, and being more mobile. I mean, has anyone used the Justin TV app for the iPad?
Not yet. I probably should. But getting onto your point, I think making VODs out of all their streams is a little more advanced. Like, most people that want to watch a live player play will go because they want to interact with the person that's playing right then.
Yeah.
But otherwise, I think they want a commentator over top of a game that they would like to watch, because a commentator is going to give you more information than you would see from just one player's point of view. So I think them being separated right now works out pretty well.
Yeah, indeed. And hopefully as phones and tablets get more advanced, those things will come to us. But the iPad Justin TV app is, perhaps it's just mine, but the quality is abysmal. And yeah, when I watch YouTube videos on the YouTube app, they look hunky-dory, but it literally is, in the middle of the game, it looks like you've gone back to beyond Brood War, you know. It looks so bad. It just looks so bad. But I don't know whether it could be just me, but...
It is kind of amusing now to look at anything below 720p and just realize how shitty it is, and then think about how that's how we all grew up, watching things less than 720p.
Yeah.
You know, that's like the crappy version of HD, and we're all like, we all grew up on that. Every single VHS we watched, every single old analog TV, and then, now we get to like YouTube, and if we can't stream in high enough quality, it's just terrible. Or just in TV, like on the iPad app, you're saying the quality's bad, and it just ruins the entire experience.
I honestly don't mind that much.
Really?
Because I'm used to that sort of older style of video, because I'm right with you, Doug. I've been around all that stuff for quite a while, all the old stuff, but if I see like a shitty quality video on YouTube or something, the first comment will always be something like, well, which pixel is this guy? I'll be like, I don't know. I thought it was mine.
On a calculator.
That's right. Oh, that's funny.
Yeah, it's just the standards nowadays, I guess. It's I mean, does anyone know if there's an app for Android? Because I haven't actually got an Android device, tablet or otherwise. But does anybody know if there's an Android Justin TV app? If so, is it any good?
I'm still into Jurassic. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I can look for one right now, and I'll tell you.
Okay.
Red Mage says yes. He confirms.
Okay. Oh.
Okay.
Is it any good, though? Let's see if he answers that. Why is Twitch TV are rumoured to have an app coming out soonish. Well, don't hold me to it, I just heard a rumour. I don't know actually where I heard it either. I just heard there was a Twitch TV app coming out, and hopefully they've improved it. It's okay, not great, he says. Yeah.
Well,
by the way, go ahead.
I was just thinking, I wonder if the quality of the app is kind of contingent on the quality of, like, the network or the download speed that you're getting at the time. Like, the app might be just fine, but if you're just getting bad reception or a bad signal, or if you're not on 3G, like, it might just not be happening.
Indeed, that's another theory. Were you about to say something, Sidewinder?
Yeah, I was going to say, on kind of straying us a little bit, what's the difference between Justin TV and Twitch TV? Because I always see them, like, force a redirect over to Twitch TV, and you're like, okay. I don't see what the difference is between the two.
It's Twitch TV is something that Justin TV have given to the gamers, basically, and they've given esports their own version of Justin TV and called it Twitch TV. Still one in the same. If you've categorised yourself as gaming, it will they will recommend you go to Twitch TV, because then you can be sorted by which game you play, it can be searched by what game you play. It's more gamer-centric than Justin TV. Feel free to keep using Justin TV. Just they would recommend you use Twitch TV, which has been fine for myself so far. I must admit, I very rarely go searching on Justin or Twitch TV, because I usually find the links either on Twitter or Team Liquid. Does anybody actually search on Justin TV or Twitch TV for...
I didn't know there was a search.
I usually just go there knowing what I'm going to watch, so...
Yeah.
I don't really search, that's for sure.
Yeah, if I want to watch a stream, I'll just open Team Liquid and find whatever race I want to watch at the time.
Yeah, exactly.
Whoever's featured.
Oh, I think that's it. That's pretty much all I've got written down. Yes, well, I mean, to round up, if you want to expand your StarCraft 2 experience beyond your computer, just need those age-old ingredients of time, patience, and a little money sprinkled on top at times. So, we'll leave that there. Right, time for Troll of the Week. I've got a special little video this week for Troll of the Week. I've brought it along especially. Actually, I lied. I found it through other means.
She just told us. Get it?
Ah.
You did there.
I noticed there's actually no laughing going on. I will look at that momentarily, Red Mage. Bear with me. Right, okay. We'll do the Troll of the Week intro, and then I shall play you the video once I've got this sorted. Right, bear with me.
A smee-hee. A complete and total one.
Right, okay, this week, our troll comes from an unlikely place, and we know he's just faking. I'm going to pull it up for you right now. Ooh. Oh, goodness. Right, here we go. Oh, well, it's played already. There you go. Oh, okay. Day 9. You're impatient.
That's delicious.
It is. Just keep playing it now. Go. Let's boost him up to 1080. Let's have it on 1080. Go.
He is very expressive. That's got to be one of the reasons he's so successful.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, he doesn't have any lags, like lapses when he's streaming. He could just talk straight through. He's very expressive, and he's really confident. I like that.
So that's my troll this week. It's a very short one this week, but Day 9 pretty much says it all with his face, doesn't he?
Mm-hmm.
He's brilliant, Day 9. We love him.
I actually just found out about him the other day, and if you haven't seen his video, My Life of StarCraft or something along those lines.
It's daily number 100.
Yeah, daily number 100. It's brilliant. It's a great watch. It's about 2 hours long, but it's so worth it if you're a big StarCraft fan.
Agreed.
There's another one he's done recently. Is it 342? I think, and that was another the one where he did the AMA.
Oh, that was just this last week. Yeah, he did an AMA.
Oh, that was so. I nearly cried at that. It was brilliant.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't get a chance to watch it. I mean, 100 was pretty insightful, but I heard he got kind of in depth into his reasoning for gaming and everything on the AMA.
He did. It was very inspiring. I felt inspired afterwards.
Yeah.
That's the first daily I've actually watched in a while, actually. So. Right. Okay. Let's progress on to scenes we'd like to see. Right. 2 seconds.
Vladimir has 10,000 tanks, and you have 3. Why would you start a war? Discuss.
That's a really cool interview if you want to read that as well.
Yeah, would you be able to put that in the chat for us?
Yeah, let me find the link real quick.
Real. Thank you. This week's scenes. This week we decided to delve into the world of the esports community members who look like alien spies. Yes, I'm looking at all of you. So, guests, go find your pictures. If you haven't already, send me the link. We want an esports community member who looks like an alien spy. Doesn't necessarily have to be StarCraft 2. Could be anybody. Just for the viewers while we're waiting for them to come back with those. This came around because I've been watching Battlestar Galactica this week, and I was kind of inspired by the Cylon idea, so that's where this comes from. Should I go first, or?
I just posted mine in the Skype chat.
Cool. I shall retrieve. God. God. Just a second. Yeah, we're going to go with dogs first.
This is
actually really good, actually.
Yeah. I mean, Paolo's a really good-looking guy, and, he's so outgoing. You listen to his stream, he's hilarious, he sings, but he has this one picture that he uses for everything. It was on his NASL profile. It's the one that's on the Complexity website, and it is terrible. It's like he's got the MySpace angles, and it makes his forehead looks like a 5 head or a 6 head or something like that, and his eyes, oh my god, he looks like such an alien in this. Please pull it up.
He does. He looks like an absolute